going on, Clash Masters? Rocky here today, and today we have a nice little treat for you guys. Or is it a trick? We're gonna find out. But today we're gonna be checking out the giant skeletons and the pumpkin barbarians. We're gonna be doing some mass gameplay of both. So we're gonna do nothing but all giant skeletons and nothing but all pumpkin barbarians, and kind of seeing how these guys act and react. We're gonna start at Town Hall 9, go Town Hall 10, and then work up to Town Hall 11, just to see how these guys do, what happens with them. Does a giant skeleton drop a bomb like it does in Clash Royale? We'll find out, and we're gonna see how these pumpkin barbarians kind of handle everything. What is that pumpkin for? What is it used for? We're gonna check that all out today, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on those notifications if you haven't done so already. So let's go ahead and hop into the first raid at Town Hall 9. All right, so I am gonna give these guys some spells just to help them out a little bit, help them get through the bases a little bit. We're gonna use quad quakes and rages and a heal with all of them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. I think we're gonna just quad quake right about here. It'll weaken up some of these defenses, and then it'll also open up that Town Hall compartment. We're gonna see how these giant skeletons act. We can fit 8 of them into our army for Town Hall 9, which is pretty interesting. They're a little bit of a bigger troop space in here. So let's go ahead and drop them in here and see kind of what they target. Let's drop one in. So he's going for that cannon. So they're gonna target the defenses. There's a giant bomb there. I should have knew that. There's a giant bomb there. They're going to target defenses right away. So let's go ahead and rage that guy up. Heal right here. We're going to heal them through this little core compartment. So we got one going over there, a couple going over there. Now the king is on top of them. Let's get them raged up some more and see how they go. Okay, so one died off over there. Or no, did one die off? I don't think it did. All right, our first one's going to die off right there, and it drops the giant bomb. So we do get the giant bomb drop from these guys, but they only target defenses. So they're similar to a golem and a giant. They're not going to be targeting, you know, regular stuff. But if you notice there, that queen got taken out from the bomb dropping, and we did pretty decent. I mean, we got a 1-star 23% with these guys. Just working right into the center of the base, only targeting defense is pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and check out some pumpkin barbarians, guys. All right, guys, so we're gonna go up against the same base just to kind of keep things consistent here. If you notice, we can carry 220 of these guys in here, so that's gonna be really awesome. Kind of worried about this splash damage. We'll see how they kind of act. We know there's a giant bomb there, so let's go ahead and trigger that. So let's go ahead and just drop these guys in here, get them working in. Here comes a herd of pumpkin barbarians. And as we see, as they're going to work in here, they're going to target anything, and those little helmets are going to kind of pop off there. So we're going to drop a heal in there as that splash damage is kind of working. I'm going to rage them up, so they're going to target anything. It's going to be a little bit harder to control where these guys are going. Holy crap, it's a herd of pumpkin barbarians. They are working through this base. Let's rage them up some more. They're actually doing pretty well. That little bit of extra armor from the pumpkin does pretty nice. Now, this isn't like an OP base or anything like that, but it is a pretty interesting base to kind of see how these guys work against. 33% 1-star. Let's see how these regular barbarians, our regular Town Hall 9 barbarians, would do against the same base. All right, guys, so same base here. We're going to do the same thing, and we're just going to use regular barbarians on this and kind of see how it goes. Let's set off that giant bomb, let that go off, and then we're going to go ahead and get these guys working in here. A nice herd of regular barbarians coming in. We'll let them start clearing out some stuff, and then we'll go ahead heal as that mortar shell comes in. I think that's about what we did on the last one. Get all these guys in there, rage up right there, and we'll see how these guys do. I mean, we're doing pretty well. I mean, splash damage is still pretty effective. Let's go ahead and get that next rage going. See if these guys can get to the Town Hall. Those pumpkin barbarians having that little extra armor, is it going to be that much of a difference maker? It does look like it is going to be. So the pumpkin barbarians got to the Town Hall. Now there's a little bit of randomness in there, but we also got a little bit less percent with the regular barbarians. Pretty interesting, that little bit of extra armor helping out there. So let's go ahead, move up to Town Hall 10 and check out our next gameplay, guys. All right, guys, at Town Hall 10 we get extra camp space, so we get extra giant skeletons in here. Let's go ahead and go in. And we also get that extra spell slot. Let's go in like right over here. See if we can get like kind of all this opened up with the quad quake. Looks like it's gonna work. We know these guys are gonna target defenses first, which is fine. Let's throw one in here just to kind of test, see what's going on. There's a Tesla right there popping up, so let's try to get that taken out really fast. So Tesla's gonna go down right there. We might have maybe wanted to bring extra heals. Let's go ahead and heal kind of ahead of things. Actually, nope. I should have probably a freeze because I forgot the Infernos. You can't heal through them. What am I thinking? Let's go. All right, so that's gonna work out there. I did the heroes at level 30, so like new Town Hall 10 status, you know, not too bad. But these guys having a little bit of a harder time getting through these defenses. The Infernos, that single Inferno, really eating them up. They did get the Town Hall, though. That bomb dropping off is really huge, guys. That's a really big difference maker. So we got 20% 1-star with the Giant Skeletons. What are you guys thinking about the Giant Skeletons so far? Do you think it's something you're going to use? I want to experiment more with them and try to get like some real armies going. Maybe even use them in war when this comes out. Ooh, let's find out, guys. Let's see what happens when they come out. Let's go ahead and get into our mass pumpkin barbs next, guys. All right, so we know these guys are just going to attack whatever is in their way. So I think it might be better to go in like single Inferno side, keep them away from like the multi Inferno. So we're going to bring in all of our barbarians from this side over here and see if we can get them all in towards the center. I'm going to try to funnel out just a little bit. Actually, we're just going to go in. We're going all in with the pumpkin barbarians. Get them working up into the center of the base, guys. Drop all these guys in here. Triple drop on them. Let's bring this line in a little bit here. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh my goodness, that mortar shell was OP right there. Holy crap, that mortar shell hurt quite a bit. We might have needed an extra heal spell for these guys. Let's rage them up again. The barbs up there, let's rage those guys up. Help, see if they can help out. I don't know if we're going to get to the Town Hall. That multi-Inferno working us over here, guys. Multi-Inferno, quite strong. So mass pumpkin barbarians, pretty interesting. Still, I mean, they're still just a single troop, kind of, you know. I wonder how Barch is going to work with these guys. That could be really interesting. Barching in the lower leagues might be pretty OP with these guys just being a little bit more tanky. So let's go ahead and check out our regular barbarians and see how they're going to do. We got 27% there. We'll try to replicate what we did and see how they do. All right, guys, so we got our regular barbarians. We're going to try to mimic exactly what we did there. I think we went in like right here. Drop those quakes in, get in there. Okay, that's looking solid. It's looking about what we did. I think I dropped a few in like that, few in like that. And then we're just like, let's just drop in all of the barbarians. So we're going to get a barbarian parade going. I accidentally lifted my finger up. I don't know what I was thinking there, guys. I'm going to bring these in a little bit over here to try to shift them towards the center. We'll see how things react. I'm going to get the heal down a little bit earlier on this one. We did use a rage on those ones up there. Let's rage these guys down here and see how they go. The splash damage is going to work these guys over. They're going right for that queen, though. That queen got taken down in a hurry. And the splash damage. So that little extra armor that they have helps out quite a bit. These guys up top are actually getting pretty good value. That little bit of extra armor they have helps out quite a bit, it seems. To me, anyways. I think we did about the same. But it felt like we got deeper in here with the Pumpkin Barbarians. So pretty interesting stuff. Let's go up to Town Hall 11. I want to see how the Eagle is going to act against all these troops real quick. Alright guys, so since we already kind of seen how everything acts and behaves against things, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a clone spell for these giant skeletons because that's going to be fun. And we're also going to use our heroes this time, see if we can get some action in here with our heroes. I'm going to go ahead and Earthquake open this compartment right here and see how that works out. Now, really, we're not really that much funneling for the heroes. Let's go ahead and throw our king and our queen in. Get these guys going while all that's distracted. Get our warden in here. So the king and queen, without a funnel, that might be pretty interesting. The king is going to tank the eagle for us, so that's going to be good. Let's go ahead and drop in our first rage. Come on, guys, get in there. They're breaking up. They can't make up their mind. The queen is distracting them. They can't make up their mind where they want to go. All right, here we go. There we go. Warden's going in. Let's go ahead and rage them up again. Warden, come on, Warden. Make up your mind. Let's hit the Warden's ability. We got a couple. We got one cloned in there. We got the Warden's ability still going. I'm going to pop the Queen's ability on the outside over here. That Eagle Artillery working us over. We got single Infernos. Ouch, single Infernos wrecking us. With the heroes, though, we did quite a bit better. We almost got to the center of the base. I mean, we probably could have got to the center of the base if those were multi-Infernos. Oh, come on, Bash. Give us a chance here. Give us a chance. But the Queen's just going to clean up here on the outside. That was pretty interesting, guys. Pretty interesting. Let me change those Infernos to multi, and let's see if we can get a little bit of a better raid in on this one. All right, guys, since we're going for the gusto, since we're going for all of it, I added in some wall breakers. I got some pumpkin barbarians to help us funnel. We're going for it. We're going to see if we can get a low 2-star or something on this base, I guess. So let's do the same thing here. Earthquake in. We got the multi-Inferno, so that should help out quite a bit. I'm going to throw the king and the tank on these archer towers. Then we're going to go ahead and throw in our pumpkin barbs right there. Queen in right there. Get all these guys working up the center. and we'll get the wall breakers going in there. Wall breakers get in. That's going to be huge. All right, King, you go away. Go over there, King. Let's get this first rage going. Queen, do something positive in your life. Let's go ahead and hit their ability. Warden's ability goes off. We're going to rage them up, and we're working towards the center. Queen is not being really productive. Let's be honest. Queen is being kind of stupid. But we're in the core, guys. We're not going to 2-star the base. That was kind of an exaggeration. But we got into the core with our giant skeletons, which if they get taken out, they should get... Oh, we're so close to that town hall. It's this close. There is barely any health on this town hall. I don't think the queen's going to come around. Let's save it for the 1-star, guys. Let's save it for the 1-star. We still got the queen's ability. Warden's still working. That close. Oh, my goodness. The problem is we can't really get a funnel in here with this kind of troop space, but it's actually decent. The giant skellies, I think working them in with some other troops, I think they're going to work out pretty well. They're pretty beefy as far as hit points, it seems. Like, we can't show any stats or anything like that, but it seems like they're pretty beefy as far as tanking. And we're going to 1-star with mass giant skeletons. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, the queen and warden are going to do most of the work over here, but a 1-star is a 1-star nonetheless. So let's go ahead and keep that going. Queen, she's just going to beat on a wall. So let's go ahead and try out some pumpkin barbarians. See if we can get any kind of results. I think with the eagle, it's going to be really tough for these guys. So let's get some pumpkin barbarians going in here, guys. All right, guys. So since we gave the giant skeletons a chance, we're going to try to give our pumpkin barbarians a chance. We're going to give them 11 giants to help tank for them. We also set the infernos to single infernos. That way it's not going to melt right through them. And we're going to do the same thing. I think going in the same way sounds pretty good to me, honestly. That way if we can get closer to that eagle, it'll help out. So I didn't bring any wall breakers, though. Didn't think about that one, guys. Did not think about that one. I don't think there's a better spot to wall breaker in, though. Let's see if we can get in here, make that happen. All right, so wall break's going to go down. Let's drop in some of the giants, work on a little bit of a funnel. We're still going to use our heroes as well. I still kept that clone spell in there because I think that could be fun. So let's get these guys kind of working a funnel. Let's go king, queen, and warden right there. Get our giants going in. Get these guys all working up the center now. Oh yeah, there we go, guys. There we go. All of the pumpkin barbarians going in. We're gonna rage these bad boys. I don't want to rage the giants though. I want to get, or not rage, clone. I want to get as much clone of the pumpkin barbs as possible. I think my king got insta-killed. Rip the dream, king. Rip the dream. These guys actually with a little bit of tanking doing pretty well. I accidentally hit the queen's ability there, panicked. We got to the center of the base, kind of overwhelmed it, and we actually did pretty decent, a lot better than I was expecting. I thought these guys were going to get absolutely obliterated, but having that warden's ability just shows how powerful. We got somewhat to the center of the base with this. That single inferno is gonna backfire on us a little bit here, but really interesting stuff. Kind of as we figured out here, pretty cool stuff there. I don't think we need to show off the regular barbarians. But man, that was awesome, guys. That was a blast. Pumpkin barbarians, where are you at? There you are. Pumpkin barbarians, giant skeletons. Really cool stuff coming for the Halloween event. Trick or treat coming up, guys. Hopefully you guys are pumped up for it. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on Clash Bashing.